Good evening and you're welcome to Dear Analyst. My name is Faniyan Ayodeji Adedayo, and it's nice to have you again on the show. And it's nice to have you again on the show. Now, Dear Analyst is the all things webinar for big data, machine learning, and AI. It is a career webinar where we discuss different career issues that has had to do with data analyst, the data scientist, and machine learning engineer, and the likes. So far, so good. Today is our 54th episode. You get episode 54 is today, and I was telling you it is really, really amazing. It's really been an amazing journey so far, and um, I can't actually wait to do more. So one day it will definitely be episode 100. You get, but remember that we started from small, and we just continued. We kept pushing and we kept pushing and we kept pushing. So thank you again for joining. Thank you again for joining the webinar. I totally appreciate your time. Hello, Delima. Hi. Hello, Paul. You're welcome. You're welcome. How's your week been? How did your week go? Delima, it's been a while I've seen you on the webinar. Delima, I hope I got the pronunciation right now. Daniel just dropped off the call. Hello, Paul. How's your week going? You want to share?
It's not going fine, no. Emefiele wants to wound us, so. Ah. But I'm good. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Sorry, I was having another echo from YouTube. I forgot that most of the time when shooting live, you have to mute YouTube. So I did not know where I was talking from. I was just hearing my own voice again. So you're most welcome. So before we get into today's webinar, I don't know if you've been following the TikTok news. The TikTok news. You get, and for me, I was actually been reading the stories, and I actually felt shocked when I saw a Walmart being part of the owners of TikTok. You get, they are one of today Walmart. It's actually an offline store, just like you hear maybe like a ShopRite. They're owned to be part of Facebook. You get, you're going to be wondering like, hello, how far? How did retail giants get into owning a social media platform? You get, yes, it's actually understandable for Oracle. Oracle has got to do with data and the likes. Oracle has got to do with data and the likes, which is really amazing. But for a Walmart and like, what on earth are these guys doing with it? But it's all business, all to just keep pushing and keep getting better. So today on the webinar, we're actually not going to take a whole lot of time, just 30 minutes. Our Tuesdays has been 30 to 40 minutes, discussing about reports, data visualizations, actually the soft hard skill. Now, allow me to say that the soft hard skill of data science, while Thursdays shows just strictly the hard skills, which is actually the coding or the programming part of data science. You get, so you're both welcome once again. Mr. Bodimas, you're welcome.
Hi.
You're welcome.
Hi.
How was your week?
Good.
Good. Do you stay in Lagos and were you in traffic today?
No. I'm free from Lagos. I stay in Port Harcourt.
Oh, nice. We envy you people. I think we like envy you people. Port Harcourt is really a good place to stay. So I was in Port Harcourt May 1st last year. Between May 1st to May 5, I had a data class. I think I think it was R or Python. I can't remember. I thought R or Python in Port Harcourt. Yeah, I think it was R. I thought R and Power BI. I think R and Power BI. I really cannot remember again, but I know it was two courses. Taught at Port Harcourt, and it was really a great city. Rumo, everything's always Rumo.
Everything's Rumo. Yeah, you're right.
Then after Rumo, I think there was Rumo. I can't remember, but that Rumo really. So I stayed not too far from.
There's Rumo Kuroshi, there's Rumo Bekwe, everything's Rumo.
As all Rumo. Then I was at the University of Port Harcourt too for the pharmacy induction. Because around that time I was in University of Port Harcourt for the pharmacy induction. Then what else again happened in Port Harcourt? I think I went to the mall. Yes, went to see a movie. It was around then that I think it was Avengers something something.
Ah,
The Avengers last one came out. You get. Oh, Moyo, sorry. Oh, welcome, Moyo, sorry. Say Rumola. Yes, Rumo
yeah,
Pupu.
yeah, Rumola. Honestly,
Yeah, all this.
I don't know many
As
places.
in, yes, I think to me it's been fun. At least data science has taken me different places in Nigeria, been in over 17 states. From there, I
Wow.
also went to Warri as well. Yes, from there, I also went to Warri. The Warri class almost failed, or just really, really almost. You get. So the biggest thing I miss about data science or miss about this COVID issue is just the the Emma is actually from Port Harcourt. It's just the ability to travel, like travel. So each year I'm in Abuja, I'm in Port Harcourt. You get I majorly I plan my travels like this. I fly in and I then take a car back so I can just go to different places, take pictures, just have fun. And it was fun. But today everything is all on Zoom. Everything is Zoom. So let's go into effective presentations. Now today is going to be like the last series in the rules of engagement, all about data visualization, data storytellings, and the likes. We had 8 series straight, 8 Tuesdays straight, discussing on dashboards, visualizations, color coding, when to use a bar chart, when to use a scatter plot, different a whole lot. So most of all these slides you will find in the Telegram group. So go to the Telegram group and go to the document. You'll find all the slides there. It is all there for you. So let us now go into making effective presentation. So one of my team members just decided just to change the whole slides today. So today's slides or today's format will be a little bit changed. You get. So somebody just decided just to impress his boss today. I said no, not today, not of all days. I still had to now do a whole lot of edits again on it. But here we are, hacks to follow now. Now you have done the dashboard, you've written the stories. It is now left for you then to now present. You get it is left for you to present your findings. You get because without presenting your findings, anything you do is still is useless. You must be able to present your findings, have a conversation with either your boss or the management, then advising them, giving recommendations that this is what they should do moving forward. You get you should be able to give recommendations, say this is what to do moving forward, do this moving forward, do that moving forward, do this moving forward, do that moving forward. That is what that is what presentations is majorly about. Now, how do you make effective presentations? Now, I agree that making stellar presentations could be daunting and even more scary whether the presentation has an effect on your audience or not. E.g., I don't know, each and every one of us can majorly look back into when they probably had their biggest presentation. Most of the time, your biggest presentation so far might actually be maybe project defense, where you have different types of whole lecturers, and you know that this one I must pass. You get is if you don't pass this, it's like an automatic extra and the likes. Unlike at work, whereby it is no okay, it is work. Your boss might still give you another chance. You get what I felt from discussing with the person. They still say, their most scary presentation ever was still project defense. I don't know if that's true. Let me know in the comment section if that's true for you. Dema, is that true? Oh, Mr. Muyo, sorry, Taiwo, how far? Yes, thanks for joining. I've been wanting to discuss something with you. I just keep forgetting. Good stuff. Thanks for joining. Like, good stuff. Yes, now. Hello, Dema. You wanted to say something? Somebody unmuted himself. I wanted to say something. Or is it Mr. Muyo? Sorry, Mr. Muyo, how far now? Let's gist a bit. I've been wanting to tell you something to actually discuss a series we should actually run on FCGM, which is fast moving consumer goods, and I totally forgot as I just got dreamt with work and the likes.
No problem. When the time is right, just bug me. I'll make it.
Tonight. The time is right tonight. Thanks so much for joining. So let's go back to the slides. Now, a whole lot of times we always want to know if the presentation actually had an impact. Yes, were we actually able to drive the stories? Were we actually able to ensure that, yes, the recommendations were taken? Could we engage? Could we engage our audience, either your boss at work or the management or the likes you get? Could we actually really engage? For me as a consultant, when I go to different places and do presentations and the likes, yes, I'll tell you, it is after your first 10 minutes of opening, you will know if you have made if you have actually made an impact. You get if you have made an impact. And I'll tell you, just one of the first rules of thumb is try as much as possible to connect with people. You get look them in the eyes, smile. But today it's a little bit dicey because right now everything is on Zoom, and they might not even put on their camera. So trying to look them in the eye right there via Zoom is funny. You get, but the biggest thing is ensure you sound very happy, ensure you sound confident, you get, and ensure you try as much as possible to connect to them. A whole lot of times I always say, okay, connect to me in the comment section, let me know in the comment section, say this in the comment section, like that. I'm just trying to drive call to actions and just drive engagement, and it has worked. See, today when we entered today, one of the things I was actually saying was that, oh, I was discussing about Port Harcourt, but they joined in. I was like, oh, Body Alpha, this and this. I talked a little bit with Paul. You get them from Paul to Body. We started discussing Port Harcourt. Persons got to talk. You get, so this is it. The presentation has to go both ways. You get, it has to go both ways. You are not just coming just to talk to them and to leave. No, you are coming to connect to them. Once you connect to them, it's way easy to try to have a presentation flow. Let them ask questions, and it is really good. Now it is in your presentation that you know if your data visualizations or the data visualizations you've done really make sense. Because if your audience, I've always told you this, I've always said this on the webinar, that if your audience is asking what did you do, then knowing that the visualization of whatever you did not make too much sense. So you try as much as possible that they ask you, they're actually asking you, okay, what can we do moving forward? Once you start getting those questions, then know that yes, you have actually hit the bullseye. You have actually hit the bullseye. So let us continue. Too many too many packaging. Number one, build a rapport. I've said that already. You get, it will actually make you feel less nervous and the likes. I've said that already. Try as much as possible just to connect. You get, connect with your audience, if you can ask them to please introduce themselves, yes, please do that. My first name, by this, by that. You get, it really makes sense. So for me as a consultant, when I face those boards, I try as much as possible, oh please, as much as I'm new here, I just like to know just first name. Is it fine we could do a first name basis? And I say yes, first name. Okay, what department you get? Now, why is it that I tend to ask for maybe first name or department or the likes? Well, I'm asking for those things so I know how to connect. I know if somebody is asking a question, especially when those finance guys then introduce themselves, I know that, oh, whenever it comes to numbers, do not joke with those finance guys. You get, do not joke with them. So whenever you're trying just to build rapport and the likes, try as much as possible to first not just only connect, know where they are coming from. You get, if you know where they are coming from, what department and the likes, it will actually help you. E.g., if you are presenting just to just one person, it's easy. Just to your boss, it's easy. But if you are presenting to yourself and your teammates, another teammate, or other members of different departments, try as much as possible to get them to smile, crack a dry joke. You get, just crack a dry joke. And if they don't laugh, tell them to please encourage you. Please encourage me, smile a bit, laugh a bit. Just try to just make sure you connect with them. Two, start strongly. The biggest key point, you get, the biggest key point, you get, the biggest key point, drop the biggest key point, do a research, you get, yes, I don't want to overflog it, know your stuff, know the comments, you get, drop, you need to actually then drop quotes, e.g. either drop quotes or you're dropping a stats. Whenever you're dropping a stats, it is crucial that you that you how will I say it, is that whenever you're dropping a stat, it is crucial that you quote your source. You don't just come to somewhere and just drop stats and you don't quote source. Please ensure that you quote your source. You get, quote your source, drop a stat saying 80% of people do not eat bread in the morning. My source is my baker. He lives 3 streets away from me. He's the one that told me so. You get, try as much as possible to always start with maybe a quote from somebody or a stat. If you are doing a quote, make sure you mention the person's name. It is also very crucial that if the person is really well known, e.g., you are making a quote from maybe Leonardo da Vinci, or you are making a quote from Michelangelo, or you are making a quote from Shakespeare, you get, things like that, just trying to open people up and like just say like, oh, nice, good stuff. We're going to be in for something today. You get, I said about grabbing them, dropping jokes and the likes already. So let's move forward. Now it is crucial that you then use stories. You get, use stories, illustrations, analogies. You get, all of these things are really crucial that you do. You get, you must ensure that you're using stories to connect with your audience. E.g., tell a story now. most of the time when we're always presenting statistics or presenting stats, a whole lot of numbers, let us try as much as possible to drill down and just take one person's story. E.g., you're telling a story of a particular local government areas, different streets in the local government. Just pick one street alone. You get? I'm using this as just as an example. Pick a particular street. E.g., you're telling a story. E.g., we are telling a story of the Etiosa local government. Pick up and how flooding has destroyed a whole lot of lives and the likes. Just pick a particular street, say this street in VI, the Oniru Street, or particular street in Lekki Phase 1, maybe Aboya Daleko. I can't remember all those streets again. It's been like 4 years right now. You get pick a particular street there, tell the story that people on this street have really suffered. You get if you can then also show pictures, you get because these things will help to connect more. Instead, if you just keep dropping stats that 700 street light has been destroyed, this and this and this has been destroyed. Yes, those things people tend to now focus on the numbers more than the things that were actually been destroyed or than the effects. But e.g., if you just pick a particular street, say e.g. on the Oniru Street in VI, on Oniru Street in VI, or the Landmark Street in VI, the few persons who just have small petty traders who are just trying just to save or trying just to sell something to make their to meet their end to make end meet or have, I'm sorry, I can't remember how that quote is, maybe to make end meet or just to get their source of living and move forward. You get flooding has destroyed everything they have. They don't actually have a whole lot again. Now they might actually be considering going into crime or going to begging on the road or the likes. Once you just speak just one particular factor or one particular respondent or one particular participant, then drill down into it, and tell a story. With that, it will help impact the audience. It will help engage the audience a whole lot. It will help engage the audience. The next is use your voice. I've said this especially for the Zoom meetings right now. Use your voice. Know when to speed up, know when to calm down, know when to tone, know when to laugh. You get sometimes it might not help it. Some minutes ago, someone just sent me a message and I was just laughing. You get via DM. I'm just laughing, and you get to know when actually to just ensure that all of this is a flow. You get the more you do these presentations, the better you become at it. You get the more you do these presentations, the more you talk about this and I, the stronger and the better you build your confidence. You get so for me, I just have my team member just prepare slides, send to me. What I just need to do is just to read those slides. You get like now for all the series, they prepared slides. As this prepared the slides, sends to me. All I just do, I just read the slides. Okay, when I read the slides, okay, this. I know how to enter. I know how to ensure I connect with people, get people talking, add them just start coming out, etc like that. You get the more you do these presentations, the better you become. So as much as you read a lot about presentations, you are preparing yourself. Know that the more you do, the stronger you become. It is a skill. You get it's a skill you need to keep learning and keep learning. Now, there is a particular rule that is really, really crucial. It is called the 10-20-30 rule. The 10-20-30 rule. 10-20-30 rule you get. I don't know who has actually heard about it before. You get there are also different other rules as well too for presentation. So this one will basically just pick one and says, let's just drill in on this. Number one, have no more than 10 slides. Sometimes there are some presentations you will have 20 slides. I've done one particular presentation. The data set was not from this world. Data set was massive, was like a real life data whereby we had to build, I think we built over 60 dashboards. Now see, how on earth do you want to reduce 60 dashboards into 10 slides? Like how? How on earth do you want to reduce 60 dashboards into 10 slides? You get so we had the overview, and all of this dashboard was just made us really drilling down to show why this happened here, why this happened there, why this happened here, why this happened there, and the likes. You get it's really, really something I feel it's really, really crucial that we all actually still need to learn. And I actually made sure I reiterated that, and I gave a whole lot of examples of what we're doing with Big Brother Nigeria. You will see some particular dashboards. It is a weekly dashboard. It's a dashboard that shows weekly. Some dashboard shows monthly. Some dashboard, yes, weekly. Some dashboard says shows daily. You get different types of dashboard. What do you mean? Okay. So somebody is asking what do you mean by dashboard? I would show a good example of what a dashboard is. I'll show a good example of what a dashboard is. Now, last no more than 30 minutes. This is also a little bit crucial and critical. Some presentations will take 2 hours. You need to take tea breaks, you get analyzed to actually go. So I taught a particular class sometimes. I think one of the agency's biggest clients this year was PenOps. You get to, I was to teach a particular class, data analytics, cloud infrastructure and architecture, cloud infrastructure, architecture, and data warehousing, and finally cybersecurity as regards to data. You get, it was a class of 30. It was a class of 30, not just 30, like 30 professionals, 30 IT professionals. You get IT professionals, head of different pensions and brands, like pensions for UBA, pensions for this, pensions for all these ones, Sigma pensions, Leadway pensions. You get, that was sometimes, I think July. Yeah, I think July. Then I was actually to teach them, you get. They gave me the course breakdown, everything. I sat down with the client who actually was putting together, facilitating the training. They said yes, they wanted to do it offline, but because of COVID and the likes, he had to be online, strictly on Zoom. And they're asking, can you actually really teach a Zoom session? They need someone that can not only just connect with them, because each class was 3 hours, 30 minutes. You get, each class was 3 hours, 30 minutes. We had to do breakout sessions, you get breaks, these, we had to actually engage them, ask industry relevant discussions, and hold the fort. So the client was a little bit worried, oh, this, and this. So God be the glory for the analysts. I just sent them all my past the analysts webinars, and they listen and they're like, wow, they feel this is really good. Yes, that I can actually connect. But they were also worried. They're like, the age range, like you get, I must understand that the average age of the professionals I would be teaching in that class was majorly between 40 to 55. And I was like, no problem. I've been doing presentations for a while. They were a little bit, but they said, okay, let's see how the first day comes. And the first day, to God be the glory, like your boy killed it. Like I literally killed it. And even after the first day, second day, third day, I got the best um, the best feedback from all the facilitators. So we had 5 facilitators. It was then spread to, I think it was spread to 3 weeks. Yes, it was 3 to 4 weeks. It was spread to 3 to 4 weeks. It was spread to 3 to 4 weeks, and you get, it was really. So one of the presentations, or one of the slides I prepared for class was like 30. Imagine. Yeah, so I was not just teaching a class, I was also teaching a class based on data that, see, if you do this with analytics, if you drill down, if you did that, if this happened, if that happened, this then can then happen in the organization. This is how to take decisions with the organization. Apologies, I cannot go into real life details you get. I can only just tell you from the top of my head like this, you get. Most of all of these things you get, because data is a very, very sensitive. You get, data is very, very sensitive. You get. So the class was 3 hours, 30 minutes. You get, the first day, and I didn't even know I was not to show my video. The first day I sat down, I had my suit, well ironed, my shirt, as in wristwatch was even there. The only thing I was not doing was I was not wearing a shoe. You get, I was like fully dressed. I was not just wearing a shoe, I was wearing a socks. You get, I was there the first day. I was there maybe 15 minutes earlier. You get, so I was just trying to, please introduce yourself, what you do, how many years experience. And somebody will come on the show and say, I have 20 years experience. I shouted, yay! 20 what? Why am I teaching this class? They'll just laugh and say, Abba now. So you get, they had read my citation. Faniyan Ayodeji said this, and this. He has worked on that. He has worked for clients like this. And then like, they're really impressed. So when I was not shouting, I just trying just to get them cheered up, get them really, really involved, engaged, and it was really, really a massive time. So this is what I want to tell also. Presentations comes with time. It comes with, it's a skill you learn with time. So try as much as possible to expose yourself to more and more presentations. And I'm very, very happy my teammates are hearing, because on Thursday, it will no longer be me again. Other people will be doing presentation. Paul said, do give away. From June to now. So I'm also going to still go back and still show what a dashboard is. You get not to worry. I'm still going to show you what a dashboard is. So this is it. It comes with time. It comes with you being able to connect with your audience. It comes with you being able to actually keep your voice very, very strong. You get. You must ensure that your voice is strong. Your voice cannot be shaken. You get. You are on a Zoom call. You get. You ensure that your voice has to be strong. So I'll show you my video, like talking. They're like, please, sir, please. People were like, I just saw that nobody was showing the video. I was the only person. And I asked, please, is it compulsory to show my video? They said no, that they just really just want to just really hear me. But I kept on showing my video, gesticulating with my hands, talking about this, talking about that, discussing about recommendations. Because the first day I had to finish everything I did about data analytics and taking decisions with data for an organization. Second day, we then need to talk about cloud infrastructure, data architecture, data pipelines, building the type of architecture they can then build, and then data management, a whole lot of the pipeline, the cloud data infrastructure pipeline. That's one of the things I needed to do. Pipeline or the value chain online. You get from what type of tools, from using an SQL tool, SQL DB, or using an hybrid DB whereby you have some things on cloud and there are something on prem. You get a whole lot of these things still had to be finished the second day. You get so you get, it was also another thing again. So I just felt that at a particular time, it made no sense for me to rush the whole presentation. You get, I could physically just understand and feel their pain points, understand this is where they actually needed much more help, dwelt on that, and then give them the slides to go and read, because these guys are actually professionals. They've been in the field for IT and the likes for years. Yes, as much as they are here to learn, rub minds and the likes, but you have to actually deal with the pain points. Try as much as possible to deal with the pain points. Stay on the pain point, and everything would be fine. Yet I think this is now the end of the slides. Okay, this is the end. Apologies, NEPA just took lights. No, the slide was not showing. You get to, at this point, let's then take questions. Questions. You have a question. I'm trying to show. Okay, maybe I'll just create another. Maybe I'll just create a new slide. I hope you can see my screen. Please let me know if you can see my screen. I'm sharing my screen again, but it seems not to be showing. Please, in the comment section, let me know if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, just please say yes if you can see my screen. Okay, good stuff. I don't know why it's not, the controls are not just coming on. Okay, thank you. You have like 2-3 years. The controls are not coming on for me just to be able to actually show what a dashboard looks like. I don't know why the controls are not coming on. So in case you want to unmute yourself, you can go ahead, raise your hand, I'll unmute you, and then we can ask your question. You can ask your question. Toyosi A, is this your first time? I want to say a very big thank you for coming. Is this your first time? Toyosi A, would you like to say something? Samsung Galaxy A10, you're welcome. Samsung Galaxy A10, you're welcome. Oh, Toyosi, nice. Unmute yourself and let's talk. What do you do for a living, Toyosi?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Toyosi. How are you?
Fine. Yeah, so this is my first time joining your
Oh,
session.
nice. You're most welcome. What do you do, Toyosi?
Thank you. So I'm an HR practitioner.
Oh, shit.
Yes, so but I have, I've always had interest in, data.
Yeah.
Yes, I love backing even when I'm doing proposals and all of that, I like backing them with data. So I'm looking to, learn data analytics. Yes, data gathering, data visualization, and all of that. Although I have a level of competence using Excel, but I want to take it.
The average HR should at least know that, at least for preparing salary. Abi?
Right,
End of the
and
month.
in fact, I'm the competition my current organization. So, hello.
Yes, I said good stuff. Well done. Good
Yes,
stuff. Well done.
thank you. So, I'm hoping that this would be the start of my journey into data analytics. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So you can go to the YouTube. Just go on YouTube and search hashtag Dear Analysts. Hashtag Dear Analysts. You're going to find out past sessions. A whole lot of past sessions are there for you to watch. Then you can also go on Anchor FM and also look for hashtag Dear Analysts for all the past podcasts. So you can go back and just listen to it over and over again. So Taiwo Oni, you're welcome to Dear Analysts. This is the first time of me seeing Taiwo Oni, Toyosi A, and Abidin. I'm wondering if Abidin or Abidin can actually hear us because it doesn't look like he's connected with audio, you get. So anybody who has a question, wants to say something, Fumi or Shinibi, you're asking me a question, but the controls here was just really messing up. They're still messing up. I don't know why the controls for the PowerPoints here will not just allow me to be able to insert a slide or insert something and then show us different types of dashboard. Moyo, do you want to say something? A question or something? Taiwo, yes, go ahead. Unmute yourself and say something. We try as much as possible to welcome all the first timers. You get? We try as much as possible to welcome all the first timers, get their name, get them to introduce themselves, what they do.
Hey, hi, good evening.
Hi, Taiwo. Are you an HR person too?
No, I'm an accountant.
Oh, nice. Finance people who are very strong with numbers. I dare not argue numbers with accountants.
Yeah, but this is my first time as well.
Oh, yes, I know because I saw the names, Taiwo Oni, Abidin, and Toyosi. I know, no, because there's no how you're joining this webinar. I can tell you, I'm most likely would know first timers. So you're most welcome. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much.
What data tools or what analytics tools do you use?
Okay, I use Excel most of the time.
Yeah.
But I think 2 months ago, I learned Python.
Nice. Good stuff. So what libraries in Python do you use right now?
I'm not sure I can remember. I mean, I dumped it after I just finished. I was like, let me just learn whatever is in Python. I mean, I just dumped it and I left. I'm not sure I remember. I know we used to do all those notes, Python notes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I don't know if that's what the library means.
No problem. You're safe. I tend to understand. I think your learning was most probably Jelly Simi learning. There's nothing to do, COVID, you're just in a house. Let's just do something new.
As in, that was just it. That was it.
Well, please try as much as possible just to keep up a little bit, even if it's just reading the syntax of Python.
Okay.
You get, if you can just read, just keep going through just to be able to read. I tell you, you'll be fine. As long as you can read, then writing will then be the next thing. Just like English language, we first learned how to read before we learned how to write. You get, it was a process. The first process we learned how to read, second process we learned how to write. So please continue. Ibrahim Raphael, I think this is your first time as well too. Ibrahim Raphael, would you like to say something before we then round up? Sorry, Taiwo, any addition? Anything you don't agree with? You've also been doing professional reporting. You get anything? Any addition as well too?
Well, not. I wouldn't say an addition per se, but perhaps the idea that slides should be 10. I mean, a presentation shouldn't have more than 10 slides. I think it's context dependent. So
yes.
Maybe a marketing pitch. Maybe a marketing pitch shouldn't be more than 10 slides. Maybe pitches shouldn't really be more than 10 slides. But I do presentations that are 40 slides long.
Yes.
4 times a month.
4 times a month. 4 times a month. That means weekly. Each week you do 40 slides. Wow, nice. Nice.
Yes.
A lot of recommendations will be there.
Recommendations, action points. Dashboard immediately. Where are we on this? Where are we on that? And all of that. So for technical presentations, I think you really will do more than 10 slides. And everybody's prepared for that. You're not coming to be entertained, you're coming to scrutinize the number.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. It's really, really amazing to actually hear that. So please, this Samsung Galaxy A10, your name, please. Okay. So Ibrahim says this is not his first time, it's like his third time. You're most welcome back again. So after this, one of the ideas I'm actually thinking of actually running on the analysis, actually to discuss the FMCGs. You get, I've got three friends around the FMCGs. Moyosora is one, Uzo is another, and the third one, I can't remember his name from the top of my head. We just come and discuss the value chain, the data value chain in FMCGs. You get data value chain in FMCGs. I actually feel is something that we should actually really, really sit down and explore and just really, really explore. Hey, Daniel, you're welcome. We came in a little bit late because we're almost done. I want to say, okay, Adeyemi Adenuga. Oh, Adenuga, what happened? You just freed us and just came back again. You're most welcome. So I want to say a very big thank you for everybody for coming. I really appreciate this. I hope I try as much as possible to ensure that this 30 minutes or 40 minutes we use is actually very, very impactful. I want to say a very big thank you to my team members, most especially Aziz. Thanks so much. Aziz works on all the slides, presentation, and the likes. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, Aziz. God bless you. And for Deima as well, too. Thank you so much. Now, we're also planning a day analyst hangout or just come together and hang out, just 30 persons. Please try as much as possible, not just only register, but tell us if you're coming. Please try as much as possible to cancel and tell us if you're coming or not. You get, yes, Daniel, you're really, really very, very late. You get, you're really, really very late, very late. And yeah, which of the Daniel is this? Is this the same Daniel you get? Or which of the Daniel is this? I want to know Daniel that his mom has a birthday today, or which Daniel is this? Yes, says you're interested in hangout. So please, yes, we are planning a hangout for October 4th. You get evenings, just come, discuss, meet people. We've been doing things online. Let's actually have a physical meetup. Let's meet each other, take selfies, take selfies, see how we can connect, work on projects and the likes. You get a whole lot of this. So please try as much as possible. When the forms are out, we're going to share it on the Telegram group. Try as much as possible to please ensure you please feel, because it's only 30 people we're going to budget for. Okay, Daniel from Kobo 360. Okay. It's not the Daniel I know. Okay, so one of my friends, Daniel, his mom's birthday today, so I thought it was you. You get, so I want to say a very big thank you again. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody October 4. Please start marking your calendar. The flyers will be out, everything will be out. Let's come, let's hang out, let's talk, let's gist together. So you get, so next weekend as well. So next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend, 29th of no, 29 is not weekend. 29 is last. Okay, so I'm kicking off a special coaching session now. A whole lot of persons keep sending me DMs. No, Thursdays, we are still continuing with the hard skills. So for Thursdays, we're starting with Excel. We'll do a quickly brush up of the Python we've been doing, just quickly finish the Python. Then we'll start an Excel series. You get Excel series. You get Thursdays going to have an Excel series. We're teaching Excel series, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, what else again? Pivot tables, Excel series, building dashboard with Excel. So we don't just want to just stay on one particular tool. We want to ensure that the tool goes from here, another tool to another tool. So after doing a series on Excel, we do a series on SQL, do a series on Power BI, we do a series on different tools you might actually even do a series on Flourish as well too. Some data analysts don't actually know the so much you can actually unlock with Flourish. You get so like that. So October 29, I'm going to be kicking off a special coaching session now. I've kept saying that a whole lot of people keep sending me DMs on Telegram, telling me DMs on Twitter and the like. You get, I said that yes, that the Dear Analyst is a peer mentorship sessions where we just come and we rub minds. We ensure that people there, I say, ask questions. It does not have to be me. I would mention somebody that I know in the group that can definitely answer. You need for me to peer both of you or call somebody and say, oh, this person will call you via Telegram. You get, please pick the person's call. You get, and actually help the person's answer. But persons keep asking for more coaching, for more this, for more that. Okay, please, Aziz, could you share the Telegram link? Aziz, please, could you share the Telegram link? Or Deima, could you share the Telegram link? Or Adenuga, could you share the Telegram link so we all join? So Daniel joins. Again, so a lot of us keep asking questions, and I'm like, I can't always just keep taking all the questions. So I decided, okay, why not just kick off a coaching session now? This is the first of its kind. That's why I purposely did not put a flyer to it. I just created the coaching session, just majorly more small one-on-one. Want to discuss the key fundamentals of data science, the key fundamentals of data science. I see a whole lot of persons are learning tools, but yet still don't understand that this thing is more than tools. You get the average person who actually wants to switch into data science or data analytics, I decided just to take a head count. You get from my associates to friends and families to persons I've trained. Most persons have not actually read a book on data science before, like an actual, this book has to do with data science, how some persons actually use data science to actually solve a problem. You get one particular book I also want to recommend to everybody here is Moneyball. Moneyball, you get, please go and look for it, go and download it, go and read it. You actually see practical ways how they actually use data science, data analytics, or data just to take decisions in sports. Moneyball is crucial. Moneyball is a very, very crucial book you should need to read. Then, after Moneyball, another personality you should go and read is, I've forgotten his name right now, is the head analyst of Liverpool. Is the head analyst of Liverpool. He gave the recommendation that Liverpool should buy Klopp as a coach. He gave the recommendation about the players they should buy. He helped Liverpool practically win the Champions League. I'll look for the article and I'll send. Very, very brilliant article. I'll look for the article and send on Telegram. You get, those are persons you should also go out and help and go and read about what they've done. You get, really, really practical. You'll be able to see that yes, this is not just data, somebody just talking about coding and the likes, but bringing it majorly into real life. Then you're welcome. Yosi Akpeji. I'm sorry if I murdered the name. Akpeji Yosi. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce the name properly, but that is the best I can do. Good evening, and you're welcome to the analyst. You came a little bit late, and we time for us to actually end today's show. So I want to say a very big thank you. Yes, that's the Telegram link in the call. Moneyball, who is the author? I can't remember right now. But just go and, it's just one and only. Just go to Google. Let me try to Google from here. Look for Moneyball and then search for, just say Moneyball Data Analytics. It's the #1 book. There are no two books with that. There are no two books with that. I read Moneyball, I think, a year or two ago. Very beautiful books. Very, very beautiful book you get. Moneyball Data Analytics. I'm trying to search for it here, so I drop it, and we can then go. It's okay. Yeah, thank you, Michael Lewis. I think Michael Lewis. My network is still loading here. The tab is still loading, opening. You get, but once you just go Moneyball Data Analytics, everything will drop. A whole lot of persons has done stories, Moneyball approach, the Moneyball this, the Moneyball that, a whole lot of things. So you get, so on the data coaching session is going to be for 4 weeks. We're actually going to be doing book reviews. We'll talk about key. It is not an Excel class or the likes. Beautiful. Yes. The art of winning an unfair game, blah, 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 blah. That's what Moneyball is around about. So thank you so much. And it's time for us to actually end today's session. Thanks so much for coming. See you on Thursdays for the hard skills where we'll be learning, kickstarting Excel. So thank you very much and good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. It's time to end the session.